Good evening. As today is Saturday night and already 2021.
Amen.
Amen. And this is actually my year of bull, right?
Yeah.
2021, and I'm born with bull year. And we want today tell you how it's going on in our relationship and what we go through. Last time we talking about our memory about our mothers before Christmas, and we prepare ourselves for Christmas. And that week is go through before Christmas. We're planning to. I'm asking James go to Detroit and buy Russian food because I so bad want for Christmas red caviar. Yeah, and I say, can we go in the Detroit store? I always want go, never go for 20 years. I'm asking my daughter, don't have time, always we're working. And I'm asking my friends, go to sometimes, let's go, never go. And I'm asking James, and he said, of course we go. And he's take me Monday before Christmas. We stop in the morning, I have appointment, second shot vaccination from shingle. And we stop in Patterson Family Health Center in you done flu shots.
Yep.
And we're making an appointment for our doctor, new patient with you, right?
And you have about 6 appointments a day.
Yeah, and we're going to Peaceful in Detroit. When we got right there, and I'm losing my mind. It's Russian store, and it's funny, he's looking at me and I just like, can't stop taking everything. I want everything right there. He is first taking small card and he say, no, I think we need big card. And I say, no, maybe it's enough. I don't want to spend a lot of money. But, you know what? He spent on me $405 in that Russian store. I buy caviar, I buy a lot of Russian stuff I can stop taking, and I'm asking people who is working there, you can speak in Russian, we can definitely give you Russians what you needed.
And he was asking whoever was closest, because they were all getting out of your way. You're going through there so fast.
And he's looking at me and thinking, what the heck it is, right?
That was a riot, seeing her go through there and enjoy herself like that. Hollering, look at this. And the whole store's watching her.
Whole store watching me with this crazy woman coming from Kalamazoo and buy a lot of stuff that people don't have money. It's COVID.
What I kept thinking was, wow, this took her 20 years to get here. And it was so simple to do. And it just goes to show you a little bit of love. How much
it's not a little bit, there's a lot of love you showed me with that day, and I'm very appreciated because I want this for my daughter too. We both have like Russian food sometimes to memories, and a different kind of food. And everything costs money, like $5, $6, $8. We buy 3 cake, Russian cake, Napoleon and Bize and honey cake. I can make it myself, but I don't have no time, and it's so expensive actually. I'm so impressed, but we did that, and we're so happy. We prepare ourselves for Christmas, right?
Yeah, your daughter was really happy.
Yeah, we put a nice table and put everything on the table, cheese and sausage. Actually, sausage we buy salami with kashir. Jewish salami, right?
Yeah.
And kasher, and we put everything and cheese and a lot of stuff on the table. When my daughter and my son-in-law coming, we already prepared that everything. She's melted. She said, "Oh my God, Mom and Jane, thank you so much for the beautiful table from Russia. It's needed sometimes, we 20 years almost in America." And for 20 years, first time, I'm so busy always at work and raise my son. And it's difficult time living. And we want to surprise everybody with Russian food, and he's go forward saying, let's go. Let's do this again.
Just like we did when we got together.
Yeah.
Are we doing this? Why wait?
And what happens in the Christmas, we have a fireplace, we have a nice talk with kids, because he's want to be nice to everybody, to know more my kids, my daughter. With my son, he's already good. Before the Christmas, what you did with my son? You asking him about?
Oh, if he was okay with me asking you to marry me. So
You asking my son?
I asked your son if he was okay with that, and he was okay with it, and said yes, he would like to see that. So we got engaged on Christmas.
Yeah, we got engaged on Christmas. We go married. Show yours. Rings. We buy not expensive rings from zirconium. It's made from zirconium stone. All total that ring is very good quality. When we go to buy the rings, that we asking that guy who is sell the jewelries ring with, because I'm working with chemicals all the time, cleaning service. He's maintenance guys. We can scratch it. He say that ring you can no scratches, no chemical damages, no nothing. You can always wearing. And it's a good sale too before Christmas, like 60-70% sale. We get that for $100, that rings, and it's the goodest budget for us, and we're happy about this. And it's beautiful, same color. We have matches together, and he's asked me married, and we have video for that, and I say yes.
Yes, good.
Yeah, I say yes, and we engage on Christmas. Christmas goes very good. And he's so much worried about his grandchildren and his children, because I feel his pain. He's missed his daughter and son and grandchildren, and I just looking at him and I feel that pain. And after Christmas, we got it. We already told you we got it letter from his granddaughter, Lillian. And after Christmas we got it, we go to sleep, and I say, oh honey, I think it's your grandson write you later, and I'm open my computer and we start reading, and he's write letter too to grandfather, Papa. And he's so happy, and we just thinking about, let's be doing Christmas present, right? And we get a Christmas card and for Christmas, and we use it that, and we go to buy for kids present to make kids happy. And he's contact with grandmother, his ex-wife. She's living in South Haven. So we can drop off, and she's given to, probably this weekend she's given to them, right?
Which was a lot of fun again, because here she is shopping for grandkids, and she's never had any.
Yeah, I don't have grandkids.
So she's just.
But I love kids.
Look out, everybody! I'm going to give my grandkids what they need. We're just making it up as we go, what they need and stuff.
We buy like nice present from warm up little bit daughter, because he's missed his daughter so much, and his son. And I don't know. I'm tired. Everything we just pray for this, and
that's the point. We're just going to let time deal, put it in God's hands. Let him do it. This goes back to the problems I had legally, and the trouble I was in, and it got spread all through the family. And
well, I have the same problem with my family in Russia. I have 6 sisters and 4 brothers, and nobody know about my life so well. Just last year, I'm all talked with my sister, but I'm growing up together, and I tell what I'm going through, and the church kicked me out and outside. It's kind of a similar situation he's have and I have in the family. Don't understand each other and judging each other. Church absolutely go to out of control at that time, and I'm after divorce first time.
Yeah, they're making their decisions and stuff on things other people said. The truth is, they really don't know what we've been doing.
But I'm growing up like my childhood. I already told your story. I'm growing up with the words of God. All words of God, my Father put seeds on us. And I told James about this. When I little, my father always tell us we have to be light. Always light. Light on the society. When we're little, when we're bigger, it doesn't matter. Light always have to light up. And we want to read it you today, Matthew, in the Bible Virgin, Matthew chapter 5, and it's
Verse 16.
verse 16. Honey, can you read it?
Well, we're going to start with verse 15.
15.
Nor do they light a lamp and put it under a basket, but on a lampstand, and it gives light to all who are there in the house. Let your light shine before men, that they may see your good works and glorify your Father in heaven.
Yeah, beautiful words. Can we shine? Can we light up? He's taking courage, go to Detroit and shine up me on Christmas and ask me married. It's light up in my heart with love, with everything. We like know each other 100 years, like we're together a long time ago with everything.
I think that goes from the commitment right off the bat. The things we've been through, the toxic relationships we've been through, dating sites we've been on.
Around the world, you know, it's not just relationship, it's around the world. People are so hard to understand each other because they don't shine. They don't light up what is supposed to love of God. How we have to living in that world with no judgment, with no bad stuff around, betraying or cheating or
No worries.
or accused somebody or judging somebody. It's all negatives is go to through evil. Lucifer. God say no. You can't put light under the basket. Light always have to light up. Stand on top. Like this one, on top.
It's got to be exposed.
Exposed to in the house first, in your family. We a lot of talking about James, about our relationship. We go through really good actually, right?
Yes, it is.
Easy way. We pray together morning and evening, and we're talking. We have a kind of sometimes discussion. He don't understand my Russian language sometimes.
That's gotten away a couple times where we didn't understand it.
And I try to him explain later. We talk. That's not what I mean. I mean this way because his Russians' mentality is total different Americans. 100%.
120%.
Why you say like that?
Russian women are definitely different. Strong, graceful, intelligent, smart, and energetic. Very energetic. Her daughter said at Christmas time, well, you'll never be bored. You know, at first she was real concerned for her mom. But at Christmas time, I think she was a little bit concerned for me. What you get yourself into. So, and it's been fun because, you know, the commitment's already made. We started with that. And that's why we decided to do what we did and how fast we're doing it. So we made the commitment and we were sick of all the other things.
Yeah.
So
we understand each other. We feel each other pain and everything.
we talked about the kids and stuff, and then again we go right to the light. You know, we're just going to let the light shine. We're going to do the best we can that we need to do for us and live right and let that light shine upon everybody else. And let's see what happens.
Yes.
We have a lot of hope. There's blessings coming left and right, like them the grandkids contacting us.
It's beautiful. It's actually
10 and 11 years old. These kids are all contacting us on our own through these videos.
yeah, that is so beautiful. I will never believe myself.
You were in tears, we both were in tears.
We both of them in tears, how little kids, 12 years old and 11, right?
Yeah.
They decided reach the Papa through YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Because mother told them, your Papa and YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Of course that is heartburn for you.
Yeah.
He's miss his daughter, he's miss his son.
Yeah, it's not just the grandkids. I miss my daughter, I miss my son. There's a long road ahead of us on that one. I definitely accept the responsibilities of me putting myself in a bad situation that caused all this.
But it's forgiveness again. We have to look in on light. Where is light can be shine now?
Yeah.
Forgiveness? Yes.
Yep.
If you forgive, you're free.
Yep.
You don't judge, much better, more.
Well, I think that's what God put us together. And we truly believe that God had a hand in this.
We have experience, good experience in the life. We already have wisdom, we can say like that, right? Wisdom people. We have good experience with survivors, we're strong survivors. It's incredible. What is he is still my daughter asking on the Christmas day we have beautiful place, clean and nice food and fireplace and music, nice Christmas music. And she's asking James to tell her husband, my son-in-law, story about surviving from cancer. And he's tell him that story, and he's kind of shocked. When we go to the day house and New Year's party, we went to South Haven, my daughter's house, and my son-in-law, he's tell Mom, I'm so happy for you. You find the guy who survived like you are. He can feel you all the time, your pain. He can understand you. I say, I know. That's why I'm praying to God give me right one man.
Yeah. Be careful what you pray for. I wanted a woman that was very much involved with me, supportive, and I definitely got one.
We got both of each other because we take care of each other, we care for each other all day. We're always doing everything together.
Yeah.
We discuss everything, we go so easy with everything.
We take care of each other like God wants us to.
Like God wants to. We read the Bible, we're talking about everything. We have a question, we discuss the question. It's so beautiful actually.
Sometimes it's rough at first when we get in those discussions.
About
because you know we're 60 years old or older.
Well, no, discussion like mentality, Russian mentality, ladies, woman.
That's another one.
Yeah, he is kind of shocked what Russian woman capable. Strong, and we not lazy. We all the time clean and wash it and looks good, and we're working hard. We work hard, right?
And we're not changing any of that.
We don't change anything.
We're not trying to, but
He's work with me, he's work himself. We're all together, and I love it everything. I'm so happy. He's cook, I'm cook. We clean together. We're doing everything. It's like, honey, can you do this and I can do this, and which is like save time. And we sit on evening. Evening we don't do nothing. We sit, relax, watch the TV, and we go sleep. Right?
very peacefully.
Very peacefully. We're not fighting any. We're not never fighting. We like few times we try to discuss some.
We're on each other's nerves here and there. That's
Little bit, yes,
normal.
it's normal, you know.
Like you said, 60 years of doing something your way, and then all of a sudden here comes somebody else.
Not this, honey. We have issue. He's 3 years out of
Prison.
out of this world, and technology. We jumping for these 3 years from the cell phones to car. I have brand new car 2020 Nissan Rogue, and when he's driving, I just only, oh, can you put signal left? Can you put signal right? Oh, you don't give me drive. I'm driving like I want. I'm a very good driver. I'm 30, how long? 38 years drive? 36? Yeah.
No, like 50 something.
50 some years old. And you teach me how you drive. I say, you don't know technology. Because right now everything in the car is sensor have and beeping and need just rules, you know. It's hard for him for a little bit. I think he's get it right now, right?
I just turned the sensors off.
No, I don't give you tutorial sensors. Oh, you can. That's already built. That security is very good security purpose for our age too. To we get out of road, that's right away sensor beeping to you out of road. Or you don't put signal or you change line, then beeping again. You have to put signal because behind your car they protect from. Car accident, because right now we have a lot of car accidents in the roads, right? Not just COVID, and that is technology. Actually, I like technology.
Yeah, but it also gets in the way of paying attention to the road too.
Well, you still pay attention, but what if you some little bit sleeping or lose the control and you just start beeping, you wake up?
Yeah.
Yes, pay you alert, you know, like, okay, wake up man or wake up woman, whatever it is. It's good, right? Well, I love technology.
I go over the line when I'm wide awake. You watch and stuff, you know.
Yeah, and also a lot of laughing. I never laughing in my life like I laughing with him.
We do a lot of that.
We're joking and we're laughing and we're picking each other. It's fun. It's very, very fun.
If you ever heard a Russian woman get mad and upset, it can be quite comical.
What do you mean?
That's why I start laughing. And it just takes her right out of it and she starts laughing. And away we go.
And we start laughing together and this is going through good, I think. And
again, it's the light and it's, you know, we made the commitment, we're going to do it right, we're doing it through God. That's why we're doing these videos, to share our stories, what we're going through, because we got together so fast. There is things showing up that would cause a lot of trouble for a normal couple that aren't shining their light right and following the Lord. Because He's definitely helping us lead the way and it gives us the patience to settle down. And we do. It's usually not 5-10 minutes when we get into something. 5-10 minutes and we're settled back down. And it's a real treat. Now when we get laughing, that usually goes for 3-4 hours.
Well, yesterday we had 4 boys come over from Columbus Central, football boys. They're huge. They have huge shoulders, like extra large, and they big and like 6'5", 6'4" foot, and they all big boys. You meet them yesterday, Michael friends, and they asking can we come over, and I let him because it's COVID and first day after New Year's they want to see each other, and nothing social life going on right now, and boys miss each other, don't have no school, and I asking him can we invite boys, I have a food and boys can see like for 2 hours. It's a kind of course we don't want COVID and we don't want this extra work to clean house after they come in the kids. But they so happy. They sit and he's working on his file and a cabinet of his paperwork and put in the cabinet files, and I'm sit right there and they all 5 sit on the couch and start asking me, Mama Ro, make sure he's right for you. Tell us everything about him. We will make sure you're right. You won't go married. Make sure he's good for you. They worry about me, and I say everything is good. I told what he's doing, and they say okay, we're happy now. We want you to see happy. They boys, and I told them he's used to coach football coach in Grand Rapids. What high school?
It don't matter, but
Grand Rapids High School, he's coaching in football high school, and I say he's be coaching Mike in springtime, and they say, oh, can we come over too? I say, of course. As a senior years this year, it's very important for us. They work out right now, and I say, great, keep it up, and will be good. And we start spring coming, we start go down field and start run, start doing football stuff.
We'll get out there and do some running.
Yeah, we have ideas, and he's know how it.
But they got to be acceptable to it. You can't force it on them.
Well, they won't doing this. They won't change. They won't change.
I think with the COVID thing going on, they'll.
It's very hard for kids that COVID. It's very hard.
We're gonna work with them.
But we coaching little bit that kids to doing bad stuff around because of that COVID. They trapped it in the rooms and the houses, and they collected negative energy around. And we're talking about yesterday with don't do this. Just get over it. Make yourself busy. Go work out. Whatever what is needed to stay positive and doing great.
Keep your self-esteem up.
Yeah.
Once you start losing your self-esteem, you start losing yourself.
Yeah, like as we're talking about today, about 1 Corinthians chapter 6:12. I want you to read it, that what we're talking about with boys.
Yeah.
Can you read it, please?
1 Corinthians chapter 6, verse 12. All things are lawful for me, but all things are not helpful. All things are lawful for me, but I will not be brought under the power of any. In other words, it's just Jesus. There's just one.
You can do everything in your life.
The power of sex, the power of drugs,
But nothing can be brought you to that point, not good, negative stuff, or wrong, making wrong decision, wrong ways, wrong roads, because nothing right there. Light only in your place when you light up, you save, God protect you, and you follow the law of God.
Right.
And we talked with boys yesterday. I talked to them, I dropped them off, and I say, boys, don't give up on your life, light up your life. And there's beautiful things we can do for them, right?
And they listen too.
They listen, yes.
They don't know me yet, but they totally were looking out for Mama Ro, they call you.
Mama Ro, yeah. Hey, Mama Ro.
So yeah, it was fun to have them over here and talk to them a little bit. And they were very accepted. So it was fun. It was a good time. I also told them that was something we're going to be able to do. Things are changing. Mike's going to work, and they're going to need going to work too. And so
a lot of things changed from through this COVID. I think it's a kind of, I feel, make them more stronger right now, emotional. They created strong wall behind, right?
yeah.
And through that COVID and negativities around it, protesting and Black Lives Matter, they all, Michael friends, all black, most friends. Delaney came in yesterday too, and he is so, for this year, growing up and so intelligent boy, growing up man. Actually, they already mans. They looks like a man's already. They so smart and smile and polite and is listening. I love that kids. They're good. We have a good kids in the future, right? Mm-hmm. We still have good communities around us. This makes me so happy when you see that young generation go through with that COVID-19 and go through with all that stuff and keep it happy themselves and hope. They don't lose it hope for football and basketball. Actually, they want travel basketball continue doing. It's a good thing to keep it together then.
Yeah, they can do it.
And grades, and they talking about colleges already, who is won't be where, what they want to be doing. It's a very good positive mind, I can tell you that. And as messages for today, our kids is light up in your families and don't do what you don't have to do. They don't give you credit for this, right?
Well, sometimes doing nothing is the best thing you can do. And the situation with my kids is, just let time go by.
It's back in the day.
Let things heal and put it in God's hands and let it work out. It's already working out. I know I'm going to get to talk to my grandkids again.
Right. What is a problem is you and me, we have different situation. I'm growing up with very Christian family. And my daughter too, she see two different worlds. I'm in work in the government too. When the church kick me out, I go to that world. But I still living like a Christian woman. And he's living in a different world. With kids and with his ex-wife. They raised them right?
Yeah, 38 years marriage.
They raised them right, but their kids go to different directions because they separate and divorce. And he's going through that cancers and everything, and an awful time for him to survive and making wrong decisions after that, right? And cost him that right now problem with kids. But we have a hope. I have a hope for the kids. One day we see in our house our kids together and grandchildren. And you out of camera. And I have a hope to see kids with us. Right?
Yes.
Do you have a hope?
I do have hope now. And
we pray for this.
I'm not afraid of anything. We just take day by day and we go through our situations and our relationship is growing, leaps and bounds.
Yeah, our relationship is growing. We won't go to making clerk office, go to put in a marriage application, right?
Mm-hmm.
Next week.
Oh, the clerk's office? Yeah.
Clerk office and
yeah, that's why with the rings. The rings are more of a tradition because it's the marriage that matters, the commitment we made, and that's what we did.
We won't be official through God. And we still continue to light up for around us.
Well, that's the hope I wanted to share with people is that it still can happen. Because here I was, got a GPS on and being tracked, and
Well, the stars lie.
finding a date like that, plus the people, the scams and stuff on the dating sites, it's just, it's a real chore. You don't know who you're
There's lots going on right now in the world. A lot of negativity, scam, and wrong people around always. And it's a world right now. It's all the time we see on news. It's so difficult. We can say like that. Not just in America, all over the world. All over the world. In Russia have a very bad situation in Russia right now. I can't believe it. My sister moved in right now from Moscow because she's telling me she don't see blue sky like over 10 years in Moscow. She don't see blue sky. All pollution. 25 millions legal people living in Moscow and 15 millions they guests and tourists. How much together? 40 millions in one city in Moscow. That's a lot. Cars and this pollution is very bad. And she's moved to North Caucasus, close to Black Sea mountains. And we talked to her today, right? Mm-hmm. And she said, I wake up morning and around me mountains. And her husband say, oh, finally I can breathe. I see star, I see sky. It's so beautiful. There's vegetables right there. It's so tasty because it's warm weather. Caucasus, I living right there 13 years in Caucasus. Beautiful right there. It's food, fresh food and fresh fruit and vegetables and nice weather right there. And I'm so happy for her. She's changed life right now. She's needed. She's 60 and 59, and time to for us. We won't build that house two together, right, baby? And we have to prepare ourselves for retirement too. We're still working, but we're thinking about doing something for our retirement when we made it officially.
Which, yeah, she was kind of scared to go. She was telling us and stuff like that, but it's like her and I did, you know, if you don't take that risk.
Yeah, if you don't take risk.
And it was trust, and we had the Lord on our side, so why not? You know,
Why not?
Let's just jump through all those hoops and go for it.
This actually works better much when you sit and don't do nothing, right?
Right, because otherwise, yeah, especially with COVID, you're running around, taking chances, you're putting yourself in danger. Now we can be together working and cleaning the house, you know, cooking together. We're safe.
Yeah.
The kids are safer. So.
Kids safe. Every day I always tell her it's more important my boy home.
It's a challenge. If you don't have God on your side, you know, it can be a real challenge. You got to be able to have that respect and patience, you know, and have your acceptance level turned way up. You know, there's a lot of things that aren't going to go your way, and that you got to get used to with each other. And that's stuff we got to learn yet, and we're not afraid of it because God keeps pulling us through. You know, at the end of the day, we either laugh about it or talk about it because some of it's pretty funny. At the end, you know, oh, what were we mad about? I don't even remember. So, but it's just being patient and caring about each other and true love. You know, it's out there. You know, so anybody that's looking, you know, keep that hope.
Well, if you give it a love interpretation, what does this love means? It's a 1 Corinthians chapter 13, right?
12.
12? No, 13 is about love.
Oh yeah, yeah.
It's not, this one is chapter 13. What does love means? 1 Corinthians. The second. It's 1 Corinthians. That's chapter 13. What this love means. Is what love. Right there, later is from where is it started? 4.
Over here, 13:1. Though I speak with the tongues of men and of angels, but have not love, I have become sounding brass or a clanging cymbal. And though I have the gift of prophecy and understand the mysteries of all the knowledge and thought, I have all faith, so that I could remove mountains, but not love. I am nothing, and though I bestow all my goods to feed the poor, and though I give my body to be burned, but have not love, that profits me nothing. Love? Yeah, go ahead.
You read it. Your English better like mine.
Love suffers long and is kind. Love does not envy. Love does not pride itself. It is not puffed up. Does not behave rudely. Does not speak its own. Is not provoked. Thinks no evil. Does not rejoice in iniquity of rejoices in the truth. Bears all things. Believes all things. Hopes all things, endures all things.
Love never falls.
Yes.
That's it. Really, that's what you want to be in your family, and that's exactly how it works, right? Mm-hmm. You will never false if you love by God rules. Living right, support each other, care for each other, and understand each other. Sometimes it's not easy, yes, it's normal life. Sometimes we go through difficult stuff in financial crisis and sickness or something. We're losing somebody. It's normal. We have to accept that God knows everything about us, and He's know our mind and He's know our hearts, and we give it to God that our mind fundamental in our hearts, and He's created controlled our bodies in everything, and give us wisdom and give us hand and open for us doors and windows and light shine everywhere from us. Be example for others. Be example for your kids. Be example for teenagers or grandchildren. I can wait meet my grandchildren, right? We just all the time talking about what we can do with them. Go to somewhere, Michigan Adventure maybe, or somewhere, right?
Yeah, you're a born grandma.
I'm not bored, yeah. I know how I'm interacting with kids. I'm kids because I'm a kid myself. Be like kids, Jesus say.
Yeah.
If we be like kids, we have pure heart, and that's best what you can be explain your action when you have a clean heart like kids. I'm learning a lot from kids actually. My father always tell us, be light, be candles. Like you smell my candles, be light everywhere, be shine up everywhere. And I'm always, when I'm little, I'm always feel that I have to be light in my life.
Lead by example.
Be by example. When I'm doing something wrong, I'm encouraged, get over it and go more different way and forget and forgive or asking forgiveness if I my fault always. It's nothing wrong with that, right? I'm sorry. Say I'm sorry, right?
No.
Nothing wrong with that.
No. It's it helps you grow. Saying I'm sorry. Okay, that wasn't right. And that's what I changed a lot to grasp a hold of spirituality again. Is I gave everything to God the Father, and He wants us to be like Him. That's why He made us in His image. He wants us to be like Him, like God the Father. And so if I treat everybody as a son or a daughter like God the Father would, then you're probably going to come up with the right answer. Right. Which you might not like, but it's the right answer. And it's simple. It is simple to do, but you gotta do it.
Our parents living like this, my parents living like this. They go through together always. I always want like my parents living, my father and mother. It's for me, they example very good couple. They living right and they making right everything through. They go through a lot. They very powerful people. They smart and loving each other and loving kids and loving people. I loving people too. You loving people too.
They taught you very well.
Yeah.
I see those traits in you.
Yeah. Because that's what we can give it to each other always. Smile, good morning, and asking how you doing. And that's making our world so different.
Being kind is free.
And don't forget, light up today somebody, and put your light in your houses, and celebrate in Jesus' name. Jesus, soon coming. We have to be together. We have to go through with that courage, and it doesn't matter what difficult we have to. It doesn't matter what government change it in our lives. It doesn't matter how stimulus money they give to. I was thankful for this. He's already get $600 stimulus, and my daughter get it. I still don't get it. I will check maybe this week coming, but I'm thankful what I have it. We always have to say thank you. Don't need judging how much they give it. That's still money. Celebrate that and enjoy that life. And I hope you like our story. We continue to be growing our relationship, right?
Right. Yeah.
We continue to be working. We tell you our story more and more.
We'll get used to each other and heck, I'm still unpacking. As she was talking about earlier.
2 months together.
Stuff, but yeah, we're only 4 weeks together, but it's been a real blessing. So yeah, if you could be a good example of someone, that's our message here. And It's free.
Start your ears with light up.
Doesn't cost a thing to be a good example.
Don't put under the basket your light, your smiles, your love. It doesn't matter what, don't put under the basket. Right?
No, put it on that stand.
And God bless you with everything in that year. I hope we go through that COVID done. I don't know who is well vaccinated and who is go through. It doesn't matter. I know God protect us. It doesn't matter what. If time coming to go, we go. If time coming to be here, we be here, right? And we be keeping it that way and celebrate our lives. With it shine up, raise up.
That God gave us.
God give to us that light. Let's keep it that light with us.
Share it with others.
Share with others, and we'll go through good with everything. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time, yeah?
Yeah. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year. 2021, finally.